Dear universe, please send me a sign that my manifestation is very near. Are you too waiting for a sign from the universe? If yes, then I would say stop waiting because the universe has already delivered one or more signs before you. But the problem is sometimes we don't identify, we don't recognize the sign that the universe is sending us. And sometimes we are not clear about what exactly the sign should be or sign is. And you know what? Sometimes not getting a sign is also a sign. Let me explain this to you with a story of a girl who was saved from a wrong relationship by the universe as she got a sign, or rather, I should say, she did not get the sign she asked for. So let's get into the story. This girl was in a long distance relationship with a guy. Although she was deeply in love with this guy, but there were certain instances that raised some doubts in her mind. And sometimes she even felt like she couldn't recognize him. Anyway, once her boyfriend was in her city for about 3 days, as he had some work there. So they decided to not miss this opportunity and meet each other. As the guy was there only for 3 days, every single day was very precious for them. Day one, the girl and the boy decided to meet. But this girl had some uncomfortable feeling. So before stepping out of her house, the girl decided to seek guidance from God. She did not know about law of attraction, she did not believe in the concept or whatever, she was not aware of it. For her, the almighty, the supreme power was God, the God she believed in. So she asked her God, "Dear God, please tell me if he is the right guy for me. Please tell me if he is the one for me. If he is the one, then we will definitely meet in one of these days. Please guide me." Saying this, she stepped out of her house. As she was on her way, she got a phone call from her office. Now, she works in a media house, and media house works in shifts. So if the person who is supposed to be in that shift is not available for some reason, then some other person has to cover up for that person. So people in the media industry might be called even on holidays. So the person on the other end of the phone was sounding very worried and frantic. Just like I said, they needed her to cover up the shift of another person who cancelled the shift just at the last moment for some reason. And no one else was available to cover that shift up. So the girl, thinking about the organization, thinking about everything, decided to go and cover that shift up. So she agreed to do the shift and headed straight to her office instead of meeting her boyfriend. And of course, they could not meet on the first day. Day second, they planned to meet up once again. However, the guy had some work during the day, so they decided upon a time and a venue. The girl went there and started waiting for the guy. Half an hour went by, the guy did not show up. Then she came to know that the guy would not be able to come because his work got extended by a few more hours. So the girl enjoyed her drink and went back to her house. They could not meet even on day two. Now comes the final day, day three. They had to meet somehow. The girl had office during the day and the guy's flight was at 9:55 p.m. So they thought they could meet quickly when the girl's shift ended at around 5 p.m. But as the universe had planned it, the guy's flight was preponed to 7:30 p.m. and one has to reach the airport 2 hours prior to departure. So, of course, their plan again got cancelled. The girl kept wondering if God or the universe was telling her that he was not the guy she was looking for. After the guy returned to his home city, he started showing his true colors. And for the first time ever, the girl was verbally abused by someone ever in her life, and that was her boyfriend, that guy. She was completely shocked. After this incident, a few days later, she got a call from a mutual friend. This friend worked in the office of her boyfriend, and that mutual friend revealed to her how her boyfriend was cheating on her. And she showed her all the proofs of these claims. That is when she realized that God was sending her signs from the day she asked for it. And did you observe the series of signs that the universe had been sending her? First, they could not meet any of the 3 days. Secondly, that argument, the verbal abuse. And third was the biggest, her mutual friend's revelations. So the universe will keep on giving you signs until you identify it, until you realize that it is a sign from the universe and you need not worry about anything. And keep one thing in mind, this is very, very important. You have to be very clear about what that sign would be. In the example, in the story that I just shared with you, the girl had clearly asked the universe and she had clearly defined the sign. She had said that, God, please tell me, guide me if this is the one for me. If not, I won't get to meet him any of these 3 days. And she did not get to meet him any of these 3 days. So you decide what you want to see according to your conditions, your beliefs. Everything depends upon what is important to you. Do you want to see butterflies? Or do you want to see a very special kind of a feather? Or do you want to get visits from a pair of doves? Because the universe will talk to you in the language you understand. You might be seeing angel numbers 111, 222, all those repetitive numbers. The second thing that you should remember is, after you have asked the universe to show you a sign, just let go of it. You have asked the universe, know that the universe has heard you, and the universe is going to start sending you signs right after that. But you have to completely forget about it. Don't remember that you ever asked for a sign, because only then you are going to see signs. Otherwise, it will be right before you, but you will miss it. This is what happens most of the time. The signs are there, but we miss it. We don't see it. And thirdly, some signs might take a while to appear, and these signs might come to you at the right moment. So don't fret over it, that why the sign is not coming and all. That is going to come just at the right moment. For example, you might have asked, please tell me if I'm going to get that job or not. And probably you have not even appeared for the interview. So be patient. So whenever the sign appears right in front of you, you will have the feeling, you will have that gut feeling within you that yes, this is my sign from the universe. And finally, remember, you should not do the negative self talk. Why is this not happening? Why am I not getting any answers? What should I do? I will never know how to know what to do. All these self talk is pretty negative. And when you say these things or think these things, you are telling the universe that you don't trust it. You are telling the universe that this is your reality. And the universe is going to give you more of that confusion. Instead, change that negative self talk to something positive. Something like, things are working out for me. I'm going to have the solution right away. My manifestation is very near. It is close to me. It is just about to happen. The universe is always guiding me. I always know the answers. I always know that my manifestations are near. If you are saying these positive things, then know that you are moving faster towards your manifestation. That was all about this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.